Did you know that over 20% of Canadians consider moving to another country due to high living costs and extreme weather? In this video, we'll dive into a topic that might surprise you: the top reasons why some people find living in Canada less than ideal. From harsh winters to sky-high housing prices, let's explore the challenges that make life in the Great White North not always as perfect as it seems. Stay tuned to uncover the real reasons behind this surprising statistic. Let's start. Canada is a beautiful country with a lot to offer, but like anywhere else, it has its downsides. So let's take a closer look at the housing and rental crisis, food and gas prices, and declining economic productivity. Stick around because you won't want to miss the surprising details we've uncovered. First up, let's talk about the housing and rental crisis. Canada has been facing a significant housing shortage, especially in major cities like Toronto and Vancouver. This shortage has led to skyrocketing home prices and rental costs, making it increasingly difficult for both residents and newcomers to find affordable housing. According to a 2024 report by the Canadian Mortgage and Housing Corporation, CMHC, the country needs to build 3.5 million new homes by 2030 to address the demand and affordability issues. This shortage is exacerbated by factors such as high immigration rates, limited land availability, and slow construction processes. As a result, many Canadians are forced to live further from urban centers, endure long commutes, or compromise on their living conditions. The housing crisis impacts not only individuals and families, but also the overall economy, as high housing costs can deter skilled workers from relocating to these cities, affecting the local labor market and economic growth. But why is this happening? There are a few reasons. Firstly, the population is growing rapidly, thanks to immigration and natural growth. This increased demand for housing has driven prices through the roof. In fact, the average home price in Canada has doubled over the past decade. Next up, there's a severe lack of supply in the Canadian housing market. Construction of new homes has not kept pace with the increasing demand, leading to a shortage of affordable housing options. This issue is particularly pronounced in urban areas where land availability is limited and zoning laws are strict. Developers face significant challenges in acquiring land and getting necessary permits, which slows down the construction process. As a result, the supply of new homes remains insufficient to meet the needs of a growing population. This mismatch between supply and demand drives home prices to sky-high levels, making it difficult for many people to afford to buy or rent. Additionally, the fierce competition for available homes means that buyers often have to engage in bidding wars, further inflating prices. This lack of supply contributes to the broader housing crisis, exacerbating affordability issues and placing a significant financial strain on many Canadians. Every place is either too expensive or gets snatched up immediately. It's really frustrating. Rent prices are just crazy. You're going to spend more than half of your salary just to keep a roof over your head. It's not just home buyers feeling the pinch. Renters are also struggling. Rental prices have soared, with some cities seeing annual increases of over 10%. This puts a significant strain on people's finances and forces many to live in substandard conditions or move further away from their workplaces. So while Canada offers stunning landscapes and a high quality of life, the housing and rental crisis is a serious issue that many residents face daily. Next, let's talk about the rising costs of food and gas. The cost of living in Canada has been steadily increasing, and nowhere is this more evident than at the grocery store and the gas pump. According to Statistics Canada, food prices rose by 3.9% in 2024 alone. And it's not just a temporary spike. Experts predict that food prices will continue to climb due to factors like climate change, transportation costs, and global supply chain disruptions. The impact is felt across the board. From fresh produce to meat and dairy products, Canadians are paying more for their groceries. This puts a strain on household budgets, especially for families with lower incomes. And it's not just food that's getting more expensive. Gas prices have also been on the rise, with some regions seeing prices well above the national average. This is due to a combination of global oil prices, taxes, and regional supply issues. For many Canadians, especially those living in rural areas or who rely on their cars for work, these high gas prices are a significant burden. It affects their ability to commute, travel, and even impacts the cost of goods and services. These rising costs of food and gas are making it harder for many Canadians to make ends meet, adding to the financial stress and reducing their overall quality of life. Lastly, let's examine the issue of declining economic productivity. While Canada is known for its strong economy, there are growing concerns about its long-term productivity and competitiveness. A report by the Conference Board of Canada found that the country's productivity growth has been lagging behind other developed nations. In fact, Canada ranks 18th out of 36 OECD countries in terms of labor productivity. So, what's causing this decline? There are several factors at play. One major issue is the underinvestment in technology and innovation. Many Canadian businesses are not adopting new technologies at the same rate as their global counterparts, which limits their efficiency and competitiveness. Another contributing factor is the skills gap. There's a growing mismatch between the skills that employers need and the skills that workers have. This gap makes it difficult for businesses to find qualified employees and hampers overall productivity. Efforts are being made to address these issues, but progress is slow. The decline in productivity affects not just businesses, but the economy as a whole, impacting job creation, wage growth, and the standard of living. Declining economic productivity is a complex issue with no easy solutions, but it's crucial for Canada's future prosperity. And there you have it. As we've seen, the housing crisis, rising food and gas prices, and declining economic productivity are significant challenges for many Canadians. But what about the hidden costs that come with these issues? The stress of financial insecurity can lead to mental health issues, reduced quality of life, and even impact physical health. Studies have shown that financial stress is a major contributor to anxiety and depression. It's important to recognize these hidden costs and address the root causes of these challenges. Solutions like affordable housing initiatives, economic policies that promote innovation, and programs to reduce the cost of living can make a significant difference. But there's another aspect of life in Canada that might surprise you. In our next video, we'll explore a topic that could change the way you see this country. Stay tuned for a revealing look at something you might not expect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful videos like this. See you next time.